The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord Yahweh Shai has both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. The Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, Surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Shai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen. Some look like the heathen. Beginning with 144,000. Preacher to you, private Shalom. Now we know that Israel attacked Iran last night, and they attacked their nuclear facility according to the reports. Well, we already know to expect retaliation from Iran. All right, now this is a big part of the escalation of World War III, right? So, hey, you best believe things are about to happen. Hey, America is that place that sitteth upon many waters that's abundant in treasures. Right there, we just read Jeremiah. And you best believe attacks are going to happen within the soils of America, as we've always been saying by way of the Holy Spirit through the scriptures. Right here, Fox News, Iran could activate sleeper cells inside U.S. and Israel after attack, expert warns. Now, don't forget who came in through the border. Don't forget the people that's been over here for years who've just been waiting to be called, right? Now, we're going to play the video. Now, let's get what a sleeper cell is, because we brought this up before. Come on, phone. AI overview. A sleeper cell agent is an undercover spy or operative who is placed in a target environment and remains dormant, seemingly ordinary, until a predetermined time or trigger activates them to perform a specific mission. They are typically trained to blend in, live as normal citizens, and avoid detection for an extended period, waiting for instructions to become active. Okay, there's a more detailed explanation. Dormant state sleeper agents are not actively engaged in espionage or terrorism until they receive instructions to become active. And you just go in and blend in, and the purpose, let's get the purpose. It says their primary goal is to remain undetected and in place, ready to be activated when needed for specific tasks or missions. All right. Examples: sleeper agents can be found in espionage scenarios, terrorism, or other covert operations, and can be used for various purposes, such as gathering intelligence, destabilizing a target, or conducting sabotage. Now you get the definition for the word activate. This is a dope word right here, man. Activate. They're about to get active, man. Like the youngest be saying, hey, you active. Why you get active? Well, act goes into actions to plan out. Alright. Now for Fox to report on this, and you know, hey, and put it out there in front of everybody, hey, remember who came in through the border, and don't don't think that Esau ain't got his hands in it either. All right, because all of this is a part of the collapse. All right, so don't think Esau got people set up to do these things too. Hey, you know they're corrupted and crooked when they pay people to tear up their own country. Okay, going into the age of provocateurs, man. All right. So all this is a part of prophecy to bring forth fear, to bring forth chaos and destruction, to break people down, to get them to bow the knee, to eventually take the MOTB, man. We've always been saying that by way of the Holy Spirit, beginning with the elders and the apostles on the great millstone. Activate, make something active or operative. Convert a substance molecule into a reactive form. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, let's get some synonyms. Synonyms of activate. It says activate, verb as in initiate something, start a function, strongest matches, call up, mobilize, stimulate, switch on, trigger, on, switch on, trigger, turn on, strong matches, actuate, arouse, energize, impel, motivate people, prompt people, rouse, start, stir. You see that? So real quick, let's just get the term for ambushes, set up the ambushes. My fault. Well, prepare the ambushes there. Yeah. Let's just get that real quick. Ambushes are robbed, to lie in wait, ambush to lurk. And this is what they're doing, man, these sleeper cells, man. To lie in wait, ambush, ambushers, lies in wait, to lay and ambush. You see that? I mean, it's plain. All right, now let's play the video. So, I expect a lot of chaos and national sites to be hit, and something may go down this weekend, man. You know, everybody protesting that 50-50 in one, that 50 protests, 50 states on one day. You know, that's all set up, man. All right, we've been saying that. All right, by way of the Holy Spirit. So, something could go down this weekend, but no one understands that something is going to happen regardless, man. This could be a big part in killing the power grid, causing chaos and them destroying the power grid. Anything can happen. All right, we do know the plague of darkness is coming. We do know the lights going out. All right, because it got to for the Great Reset. All right, to crash the old system to bring in the new. All right, but let's just play this video. Iran could activate sleeper cells inside U.S. and Israel after attack. So we're in the times of evils, man. Bad times shall increase, man. All right. And all this famine, so all this stuff is literally right around the block, man.
Bring in former FBI Special Agent and Navy SEAL Jonathan Gilliam. Jonathan, good morning to you. I want to talk to you about what has led to this moment in time. When you think about since October 7th, what Israel was capable of doing with the pager attack against Hezbollah, where Hamas stands right now, and where the Houthis that have, with the help of the United States, been very much decimated in their capabilities to strike back. All of that leading to this moment that we sit in right now.
Right, and you know, it's interesting when we look at this, Israel has actually evolved back to the out-of-the-box thinking and the tactics of eliminating your enemy like it was before World War II and during World War II. After that, the world moved to a different way of fighting. And we've seen a tremendous amount of advances in techniques and evolution of warfare in Ukraine and Russia. And the way that the Iranian intel services in China use social media, for instance, to actually form social issues within other nations. And now we see this, where Israel has gone back and systematically taken out the proxies. Now, this is very important because Iran does not fight their own wars outside of their borders. They use proxies. And I don't know if most people realize that. They have targeted Israel over and over using Hamas, Hezbollah. They went after Israel's strategic targets using the Houthis. And so somewhere along the way, Israel figured this out. And I think this is part of at least a three-prong operation. First was the intel gathering about Hamas and Hezbollah and Iran themselves, along with the Houthis. And then they started carrying out attacks to really just cripple Hamas and Hezbollah. We, like, as you just said, helped with the Houthis. But along that way, there was an initial attack inside of Iran. It tested their air defenses. We saw that they were horrible. And it showed that Iran did not have the ability to go the distance all the way over themselves into Israel and actually effectively attack Israel. So with all of that in place and understanding all that and all those different missions working, they were able to then go and start putting these operatives inside Iran and setting up for the big attack. And I think the rest of the world needs to realize that this is the way war fighting has evolved, and Israel is successful because they did it that way. They didn't just do it politically.
So, Jonathan, what do you think Iran is doing right now? Are they calling up their proxies that have been severely degraded over the past year and a half and saying, help us strike back?
Well, so here's where the real issue, I think, of the future for all of us comes into play, is that we constantly call, and I've heard several guests call Iran the terrorists of the region. But the reality is terrorism is a tactic that they use. Their ideology is fundamental Islam, and this has been a case for thousands of years. And Iran has never evolved or progressed to where they work things out diplomatically. You could never trust them. And so with this fundamentalism, this is the fear that I have, is that even inside the United States, the exact attack that Israel just carried out inside the borders of Iran, with the way that our border was down for 4 years, there could be cells here that could be activated by Iran or proxies and groups that are loyal to Iran. Same thing in Israel. That's basically what happened on October 7th when the Hamas went in and attacked Israel. They weren't prepared for that. And so we need to be prepared. Israel needs to be prepared for those types of attacks. And the number one way to do that is for the citizenry to be aware, and that's what's going to prevent the majority of this. But Israel is definitely on top of their game, and right now Iran should be in panic mode because they don't even have the ability right now at this point to run operations with their proxies because they're fighting for their life.
Yeah, the fear of sleeper cells in the United States is very concerning. It's something that the president is very aware of and trying to mitigate as we speak. Jonathan, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Carly.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
There you go. You heard it, man. Hey, you best believe all y'all that you Israelites, talking about you Muslim and all this, man. And hey, what we gonna see? Esau gonna come after you. But hey, as you just heard him say, hey, Islam, hey, Muslim, they Muslim, hey, Islam is they faith. Alright? And you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, alright? Especially you Negroes, y'all love claiming Muslim Islam, right? But we're gonna see how much y'all can claim that when Esau got y'all on that damn hit list. Alright? Because hey, all this is a part of it too. Alright? Hey, they're gonna deem y'all as a threat, as a terrorist as well. Alright? Tied in, linked right in with them. Alright? And this sleeper cell is already here, man. We already brought the information out. So, we here, man, and something gonna go down soon. And hey, all we can say is all praise to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Shalom.